Hello everyone, welcome back to another tech video. I'm Luigi and today we'll be talking about the Google Stadia Premier Edition, and I've got some mixed feelings about it. Let's get right into it. So I've been testing the Google Stadia Premier Edition for about 2 to 3 weeks right now, and I've really got some mixed feelings around it. First of all, let's talk about the hardware. Within the box, you'll get the Google Chromecast Ultra and you get the Google Stadia controller, which the controller has some weight to it. It weighs 50 grams more than the usual PS4 controller, which makes a bit of a difference. Obviously to your hands, it actually is quite nice to have some weight to it, because you kind of like don't forget that you have a controller on your hands. I'm not going to review the Google Chromecast Ultra because there's a lot of videos out there on YouTube and it's basically what we've been seeing for the last few years. There's not much updates. You can stream 4K and HDR if your TV allows it. So the controller itself, it's like any other controller. Like I say, it's a little bit heavier than the PS4 controller. It's almost 50 grams heavier than the PS4 controller. The PS4 controller weighs 210 grams. This one weighs 260 grams, and you can definitely feel it. The buttons, the usual A, B, X, and Y, compared to maybe like an Xbox with a D-pad, and then you have the 2 joysticks at the front, and you still got your regular 2 buttons at the back. So in terms of functionality, they all work the same, and you can use your PS4 controller to play some Google Stadia games as well, to play all the Google Stadia games on your Xbox controller. You do have some extra features. So you have the usual Stadia home button. You can access Google Assistant through your controller as well. You also have a screen grab button that you can basically grab any videos or pictures of your gameplay and either post them on YouTube or stream directly to YouTube. The controller itself is white. It has the same matte finish as the Google earbuds and basically every other Google product in that white. It basically has the same feeling to it, just kind of like, so these two are the same color and the same feeling, just in different form factors. The only feedback that I have for the hardware of the controller is basically the travel distance on the buttons of this controller, especially on the D-pad and the normal buttons on the right hand side. They don't have much travel, which sometimes it can make you feel, or it can make you kind of like miss pressing the button, or you might think that you press it but you actually didn't press it, you just accidentally press it. It has a very weird feeling. It doesn't have a lot of travel, so that's the only thing I will like I said, this is just me being a little picky, so that's just maybe myself, but that's maybe something to keep in mind. It does have USB-C for charging, and obviously you can connect a 3.5mm headphone jack to connect either to your headphones or maybe headphones with a microphone on it, like you may use for your Xbox or you may use for your PS4. So now let's get into the software of Google Stadia and game selections and overall gaming experience, because this is where I get some mixed feelings. Overall software is very easy to use, very easy to move around, and obviously you can do it through your phone, so you can pretty much claim your free games with the Stadia Pro subscription through your phone. And then obviously once you upload, or once you turn on the Google Stadia on your TV, then you get all the games through there. So if you're traveling and you want to play a game, once you get back, obviously it takes seconds to claim a game or claim a free game, whether it's paid or free. It really takes seconds even if you're just at home. To game with your Stadia Pro subscription, which is great, you get probably between 10 to 20 games to claim and to play right away. Although most of those games are indie games, which is not bad obviously if you are into them and you like them. I do like some of them, but it does mean that you're a bit restricted with some of the free games. Obviously you can buy regular games like Cyberpunk, Assassin's Creed, Formula 1 games, or any other racing games, or any other shooting game. You can download them and you can pay for them, but they're basically the same price than you will pay for a hardware disc, which I don't mind paying that kind of money, but you are gonna need a very stable internet connection that is nice and close. I probably would recommend you to plug a Ethernet cable straight to your Google Chromecast Ultra. I haven't done it, and I think that's a bit of a mistake from my side, but I just wanted to test it to see how good it was on internet. So overall, when I'm playing Google Stadia on my TV, it plays great. Sometimes there's some frame droppings every now and then, here and then. And then it depends as well of which game I'm playing. If I'm playing a very high graphic game like Rainbow Six Siege, that I can get some frame dropping quite consistently. But if I'm playing some other games like maybe PGA 2K21, or if you're playing another game that is not as graphically heavy, you don't see that frame dropping. When it comes to playing Google Stadia on your phone and on your laptop, that's when I see a slight frame dropping and it becomes more consistent than I want it to. And here's when I get my mixed feelings about. I think cloud gaming is mostly for people that are either traveling a lot, they move a lot around the world, and they don't have space on the luggage to bring a full-on console. So that's what I think cloud gaming is for. So that's why I wanted to test it on the laptop and my phone. When I play on my laptop and my phone, I'm using the same internet connection. I'm basically in the same spot, but I do see a drop in frame a little bit more consistently, and I don't really like that. So I'm not really sure if it's my internet connection or if it's the overall experience and software of it. Is this the way to game for you going forward? Like I said, I think in terms of cloud gaming, whether it comes from PlayStation Now, Google Stadia, or Xbox Game Pass, I think it will depend on how much you travel, whether you have space and you are looking to invest in a console, and if you have a good internet connection. I think that's a big one. Experience wise, with everything that I've tested it with on my phone, with my laptop and my TV, internet is gonna make the difference of whether you're having a great gaming experience or a bad gaming experience. When I play on my TV, it's a very good and very comfortable gaming experience. I don't worry about it too much. I play for an hour or two. You might see some frame drops every 10-15 minutes, and you will see it maybe for like a half a second, but it is there. Just to kind of keep that in mind when you do it on your phone and when you play on your laptop or tablet. I feel like there's some more frame drops and they happen a little bit more consistently. Why? I don't know, because I'm still connected to the same Wi-Fi connection that my TV is and the Chromecast Ultra is connected to. So I'm not really sure why that happened. So those are just kind of like my thoughts. You can still try Google Stadia Pro with, if you have a PS4 controller, you can try on your phone, you can try on your laptop, download Google Stadia and subscribe to the Pro subscription where you, like I said, you can get maybe 10 to 20 free games. They get constantly updated and you might get some good deals as well. So you can try that before you actually buy a Google Stadia Premier Edition, which comes with a Google Chromecast Ultra and the Google Stadia controller. And that is all for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit that like button, hit the notification bell and subscribe to the channel because it will mean the world to me and it will help this channel grow. So I'll see you guys on the very next video. See ya. Bye.